I'm a DACA recipient. I have a legal entry. I'm gonna wait for the actual green card to be in my hand. Manifesting, I get approved. My husband struggles. Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Brenda. I'm a DACA recipient, and I recently applied for my marriage-based green card application. I'm actually doing adjustment of status, meaning I'm applying here in the US. I don't have to go to my home country, which is Mexico, to do the interview. I can just stay here in the US, and if I do have an interview, it will be here in the US. That's the advantage of doing adjustment of status. Also, the reason I was able to do adjustment of status is because I have a legal entry, which I got from Advance Parole, and with DACA, I was allowed to apply for advance parole under humanitarian reasons. My humanitarian reason was to visit my sick maternal grandmother. I went last year on October 2024. It was a lovely experience. I went for like 6 days. I came back, got my passport stamped, I got my AP document stamped, and I got my legal entry. So now it is April of 2025, and I want to give you guys an update of where I'm at in this whole process. I actually have a video talking about my last update, which was back in March. So it's been like a month. So first things first, I'm gonna give you guys a recap of when I applied and what I did, and then where I'm at right now. First of all, I applied on February 19 of 2025. USCIS received my application like in 2 days, I believe February 21 of 2025. And then they moved pretty quickly after that. I got my work permit under the I-765 approved in 19 days. So that was so fast. I received it within a month, I would say, in the mail. So I got the physical work permit card under the C9 category, which allows me to work here in the US while I wait for my green card to be approved. And the golden question that I get all the time is if I'm still gonna keep renewing DACA while I'm waiting for my green card to be approved. And the answer is yes, I will continue to renew my DACA until I have my green card in my hands. Like, I'm not even gonna wait for the approval. I'm gonna wait for the actual green card to be in my hand before I stop renewing my DACA. I actually don't have to renew my DACA until next year of January 2026. I still have some time. Hopefully they can work on my green card quick and I get approved by summer, hopefully. I know I'm being really positive, but I'm really hoping and manifesting I get approved. Anyway, so I got my work permit approved in 19 days. Now I'm just pretty much waiting to see if I'm gonna get an interview. I am actually on step 4 of my I-485, which is a green card application. And for my I-130, I'm on step 2, so they're reviewing my case. Again, the I-130 is a petition for alien relative, and that's the form that my husband, who is a US citizen, applied for me. So I'm still waiting. I haven't gotten anything approved besides the work permit. You know, I got a little angsty. I got a little, I wanted to know what was going on with my application, especially because I-485 in my USCIS account was showing that my interview was completed, which I thought was waived because it had been completed since my work permit was approved. A lot of people were saying that that's not the case, that even if it says it's completed, that I'm most likely going to get an interview because of this whole new administration. Is nothing like the Biden administration, where if it was completed, it would have meant it was most likely approved. But in this case, under this new administration, is most likely not. I wanted to confirm. So what I did was I went on the USCIS.gov website. I clicked on this little chat bubble right in like the bottom right corner to chat with Emma. I was able to contact a live agent that way. So I clicked on Emma, and then they gave me a bunch of options. And one of the options was to contact a live agent. So that's what I did. I was in line for, I would say maybe no more than 10 minutes because there was like literally 85 people waiting to chat with a live agent. So I feel like it went by pretty fast for the amount of people that were waiting before me. And once it was my turn, the agent pretty much introduces themselves. They pretty much ask you personal information and verifying that it's you and not someone else trying to get your case information. So I went ahead and provided my name, date of birth, address, email address, and number. And then from there, they asked me for my receipt number. I specifically gave them an I-485 receipt number because that's the one I want to know if my interview was waived or not. This is what I asked for. So I told her that my interview looked like it was completed in my USCIS account, and I wanted to know and confirm if it has been waived. And immediately she typed in and she said that it looks like my interview is in line to be scheduled. I'm pretty much waiting for an interview right now to be scheduled, and I don't have an official interview date, so I'm just kind of like waiting right now. Anytime I guess they can schedule me. Next steps. Since now I know that my interview is not waived and that I will be getting an interview, it's time to pretty much prepare. So I've seen a couple people on the Facebook groups that I'm part of share like the type of questions that they're asked when they go to the interview, kind of like compiling that in like my notes section on my phone. Also looking through like videos and seeing what type of questions they ask, especially because I am doing this through my US citizen spouse. So I know they're gonna ask us questions in regards to our marriage. We have been married for almost 6 years. We've been together for almost 14 years. So yeah, it's been quite a while. So I guess I'm gonna have to just sit down with my husband and kind of go over, you know, questions of our marriage, our dates, like key dates of our relationship. My husband struggles with dates. Till this day, he doesn't know exactly the date of his mom's birthday. Like he knows the month, but like the days, he's always like, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to do flashcards. I'm gonna like go over questions with him. We have a lot of things together. Our marriage is legit, but I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about like the tricky questions, I guess. Hopefully we just get someone who is understanding and compassionate. Either way, we're gonna prepare. Also, we're gonna try to bring in new evidence. So maybe new bank statements, mortgage statements, confirming that we still live here. I'm trying to think of other things. Oh, health insurance, house insurance. I'm gonna go ahead and add to like a physical folder so I can take that to the interview. Another thing I forgot to mention is my husband and I did our 2024 taxes together this year. We've been doing it ever since we got married, but we recently filed for 2024 and we didn't send those 2024 tax returns in our initial marriage-based adjustment of status packet. So we filed our 2024 taxes after we sent in our adjustment of status application. As soon as we did our taxes, I went ahead and uploaded that in my USCIS account under unsolicited evidence. I did it under the case I-485. Once you do that, there's going to be like options of what these documents are for. So I selected the I-864 affidavit of support, supporting documents. That's where I went ahead and upload. And I also uploaded tax return transcripts that I got from the IRS.gov website. And also my husband's 2024 W-2 form. That's pretty much where I'm at as of April 2025. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about the interview, but God willing, everything will turn out fine. And hopefully we just get someone who's very compassionate, understanding, and is not rude, because I've heard horror stories of agents or officers who have been pretty rude to people. I just hope that's not our case. Oh, hopefully also it helps that, you know, we have all our financials together and also kids together. We shall see. I'm hoping for the best. And if you guys are in this process, I'm also wishing you the very, very best. And hopefully you're the lucky one who gets their interview waived in 2025. So we shall see. I'll keep you guys updated. And also don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I post there daily, 1 to 3 times a day. So you can get live updates there. I'm always posting there, and also Instagram. I'll try to post more here on YouTube. I know I haven't been super consistent, but I'll try my best. And I'm also working really, really hard to get you guys like a tutorial or a step-by-step on how to fill out the I-130, the I-485, the I-864 forms, and the I-765 forms. So I'm not gonna do the I-131 because I didn't do that for my adjustment of status application. I only did that for my advance parole. I think since I applied for my advance parole, the form I-131 has changed drastically. I'm just pretty much going to share what I did. Maybe it can help you. Again, nothing I say is legal advice. It's just from my personal experience or any information I see that is publicly available. And I'm just going to end this video here. And remember, no hay mal que por bien no venga. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.